Hey guys, the Bat. I'm back again with another haul. Been digging through those bins again, and I found me some great books. All these books all together, this stack of books that I got here, paid at the most $45 for, and for the whole bunch. And I got a few other books that I'm gonna show after I show these books, but all these books together came to $40. Um, Picked up another copy of Space Ace #3 from Don Bluth Productions. Picked this one up for the Bruce Timm cover. I just something about it caught my eye. Heartthrobs issue #1 of 4, and this Barry Windsor Smith book from Pacific Comics way back in the day, Pathways to Fantasy, issue #1. Found a copy of Young Justice, issue #1. Didn't have that one, so I figured I'd get it. And it was something about this book here, Star Woman and JSA Juniors. I guess because of what's going on with Stargirl and Hoopla behind her, that something this book has a little value to it. I may be wrong, but I just grabbed it anyway. I was missing this one anyway. I picked this one up because on the front cover it's got Black Knight and Cersei. Cersei is an Eternal, and the Black Knight, there's rumors of him being in Marvel, the MCU universe in the movies, and both of them two together, hand in hand. It's a great looking cover. Picked this one up. First issue of Kabuki, The Alchemy. It's a great David Mack cover. Let me slide. There we go. That's a little better. This Will Eisner's The Spirit, The New Adventures by Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons of Watchmen fame. That's the only reason I got this book. So I wanted to read it and see how Alan Moore handles The Spirit and how Dave Gibbons' art matches up with Will Eisner. Superman Action Comics #806. First appearance of Natasha Irons, Steel's daughter. She becomes Steel 2, and it also has something 13. I can't think of her name, but it's something 13. I'm sorry. And I picked up the issue, another issue of that, issue #808 with Superwoman on the cover. Started going back, looking for the Brian Boland Wonder Woman cover. So I picked issue #66 up. Great looking cover. #68. Beautiful Brian Boland covers. #70. #73. #78. And #101, the beginning of John Byrne's run on Wonder Woman. Picked these up mainly because it was Jim Lee covers for Gears of War, issue #9, great Jim Lee cover, and issue #10, which is another beautiful Jim Lee cover. The Street Fighter #4 is Carrie Andrews cover for issue #4. Picked that one up. Picked up Gen 13, 13A, J. Scott Campbell cover and interiors. It also has the Archies on the inside, making an appearance. Found an older B cover that I didn't have a Tim Sale Batman issue number 3. I really like that cover. I've never seen this one before. And I've been trying to hunt the older B covers down. Excuse me for 1 second. Had to turn my fan on. It's kind of hot in here. Batman Beyond, number 10. I'm trying to fill in my Batman Beyond issues that I don't have. Also, I picked up Moon Knight second printing, issue number 1. Finally found, I had passed up on this one in a quarter bin at one time, but I found it in the bins that I was looking at today. Nightside issue number 1 for Marvel Comics. And now that Battle of the Planets has been slated for a movie, the popularity is coming back in, even though it shouldn't have went out. Battle of the Planets is one of the greatest superhero cartoons that came out of manga. And well, when I was a kid, or not really a kid, but preteen, I loved watching this show. And this is issue 1/2. And I couldn't pass this one up. I didn't have it. Issue number 12. That's an iconic classic cover of that pose from the Battle of the Planets. And it's done by the great Alex Ross. Beautiful, beautiful cover. And I couldn't believe I found another copy of Battle of the Planets Thundercats with another great Alex Ross cover. Advanced Dungeons and Dragons TSR. All these old games and old things are coming back into play again. So I figured I'd grab that one. Beautiful copy, excuse me, of the issue. Anything Goes, issue number 5, with the third color appearance of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This one, Kill Image. That's a wild-looking cover with the founders of Image. When I picked it up, I remember seeing this a long, long time ago. And it creeped me out a little bit. It's still kind of creepy with those guys with the white eyes, but I couldn't pass it up. I had to pick it up. This Wolverine issue is a special issue for the World Wildlife Fund. This was a book that came out a couple years ago. It's got an embossed cover. All the characters are like, they pop out of the cover. When you roll them, you can feel them coming out of the cover. Couldn't pass this one up. This is a prestige format of Battle of the Planets and Witchblade. Great Alex Ross cover again of Princess. Beautiful, beautiful cover. I found House of Fun, the one-shot with milk and cheese on the front cover. Mr. X number 1. I was glad to find that. The Skull Man manga inspired. Star Blazers, another great manga series. Found a newsstand copy of Superman Action Comics number 725. A newsstand copy of, if I can get it up, Green Lantern number 50. I run into this one a lot, but not newsstand, but I'm glad to have that one. This really, these next couple books really, I was like, wow, they were all in one box together. I got Wildcats, the newsstand version, issue number 1. Brigade, newsstand, issue number 1. And Shadowhawk. Who is Shadowhawk? Issue number 1, newsstand. I was so happy to find these guys. And Shadowhawk is in immaculate shape for a black cover. I mean, there's no kinks, no nothing. A beautiful, beautiful book. Found me some more DC Universe books. Superman, the Man of Tomorrow, number 1. Superman and Toy Man #1. I found a He-Man Master Universe #14 dealing with the origin of She-Ra. And this book, it's not really worth much. I picked it up because I saw that it had Sailor Moon in it, but I didn't know. It's like a magazine. It's a manga magazine called Mixing, or whatever you want to call it. But it's got the first U.S. appearance of Sailor Moon in it. And I almost put the thing down. I was like, no, because at that store that I went to, they get a lot of manga comic books in, but nobody, they're in the dollar bin because nobody picks them up. They want the American superhero. They don't want really the manga books. They just really sit there, So I went through them, and the ones I recognize, characters that I recognize, I pick up. A few of the other ones I don't, and I'm quite sure I missed some good ones because I don't really know what is real popular as far as in manga, except for what I know or what I've seen on TV. Now, these books I didn't get for $1. I got this one for $9, and this is Echo #1, first appearance of Bucky O'Hare. And these I got for cover price. The infamous Iron Man #1. And what's prominent about this book is that it's the first appearance of the holographic Tony Stark, or whatever you want to call it. The holographic version, which was supposed to be in the new Ironheart show. They're going to bring back Tony Stark as basically a teacher for her, from what I gather. Now, I could be wrong. And she's going to have her own show, and Tony Stark's AI is going to be her guide as far as teaching her how to be a hero. Issue #9 of Venom. I found another copy of that, and which I was happy to get, dealing with the son of Eddie Brock. And I got this Epic Illustrated issue #1, which has a story in it of the Silver Surfer done by Big Bad John Buscema, and it's written by none other than Stan Lee, which I was glad to have. The cover isn't as bright white like it should be, but beyond that, it's a great book. I remember when these came out, I bought a few of them back in the day. Lord knows what happened to them. It's like with a lot of my books, so they just disappeared throughout the years. But I was so happy to have that. And that's basically it. I got through this haul pretty fast. Great. So that's all I got for this week. Did pick up a few new books from Wednesday, but not really worth showing. I only picked up like 3 books. I'll probably go back and pick up a few more. But that's it. That's all I have to show. And once again, I thank you for stopping by, for subscribing, watching my videos. Y'all guys have a great one. Until the next video, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.